Hello again. Well, I put a little thought into a little more. I guess I was. I think I did a little better picking a match this time. This one was pretty even. This was last night, and oh, that's a noob there. We had some new people playing. That was nice to see. There was apparently a few days ago there was some kind of announcement that a new Unreal Tournament game will actually get made, which is really great. I mean, I hope I live long enough to see it. That would be great. Although I don't feel well. But yeah, we had some new people playing. I think because of that, they must have been attracted to it. I think. I hope the game made a good impression on them because wow. It is because it is the only game worth playing as far as I'm concerned. Well, anyway. I believe we did lose this one. Yeah, but it was very close. We could have won it. I actually think that I lost this game. I think I blew this game for the team, and I'll try and make sure and point out the exact moment when I think I pretty much sealed our fate, as they say. It didn't start off bad at all. This is the first orb run here. That's Kronos, I think, driving, and he's gonna get. And I'm just gonna manage to cap before that tank nails me. That's Kraylan in the tank doing what tanks do, keeping you from capping.
Is secure.
And he very nearly did that time. It almost always cause me to fail when I'm trying to do that, but. It's really difficult to avoid them too. You saw that time I was flung into position there, and I had no idea that tank was there before I got there. You know, I was basically in the air on my way down when I saw him. I guess I could have used some air control and landed on the upper platform, but it worked out well anyway. I was trying to land right on the node. That would have been the best thing, but I did the next best thing and just managed to make it, so that was nice. Got a few good plays on this anyway. I think I got. I didn't do very well by Kronos though. I think I screwed up a couple of his. I did some towing for him to do the orb runs, and I screwed those up pretty badly. I think. I'm not sure really. I thought I was trying. Well, I'll describe that when it comes up. At this point, well, we did cap the enemy prime one time, but now our primes got shot down. We're actually going to get a pretty fair lead through most of this.
I've got the orb.
This is my attempt to use the tank a little bit. I've got a passenger in the gun turret there. I think he's one of the noobs. There's not too many of the regular players that will get into the gun turret on the tank, and a lot of your habitual tank drivers don't want people getting into the gun turret. Because they want to be able to jump into that gun turret themselves and use it to like shoot down Avrils and shoot down Redeemers and stuff. This guy is, I don't mind too much. I don't get into the gun turret on this tank too often unless there's a Deemer up. I'll do it for that. It's not really much good for anything else. But this guy's doing a pretty good job of using it to shoot down Avrils. I think that's what's going on. So I really was not minding this too much. And I believe he did get out and heal once in a while too, which is something you almost never see. And whenever noobs get into it, anyway, not too many of them are aware enough to do that. Anyway, I'm not shooting very accurately at this point. I think maybe the caffeine's worn off by now. I've been playing for maybe half an hour so far. And I'm probably getting a little tired. I think that tank is still back there. I'm gonna manage to okay, now I gotta run forward because there's an orb coming in. And I'm not gonna stop him, but the blue prime went down just in time, so he got failed that way. Or they might have lost their orb before he managed it. Or is he still there? No, I think he's down. Okay, well here's the second tow. That's Kronos again. And this one may fail. We'll manage to get the mine node down and deny the. And for once, I'm gonna do this correctly. This is something you see people do a lot. They grab a quick plane to get up on that upper deck a little bit quicker. And now we're going in for the enemy prime again. Don't think I'll make this one. Don't remember exactly how this got failed. Oh yeah, I'm hanging back for a minute, hoping that tank goes down, but he ain't. I have to run up to the lip here to see if yep, he's right there. And I'm gonna back up and get nailed by a mana. That's what happens, you know. It's those tanks are very effective. If I'd have tried to just jump in there, he would have just nailed me right away because he was right in position for it. You basically have to stay alive long enough to get a chance to do it. You don't always get it. These scorpions could probably took me out, but oh, there's a nice shot. Managed to kill one of them and went straight down. Oh, well. I was driving a little bit desperately there. I wasn't really watching where I was going. I was mainly watching those scorpions. There's Kronos. No, that's not Kronos. I'm noticing the blue orb over there, but I have a little trouble getting over to it. Anyway, he's covering it. I'd rather run back here and heal that tank a little bit. So I'm hoping he stays on top of that orb until it times out. That's Cybus in the tank. Oh, and there's Kronos, so I've got a wild idea that I'm going to tow him, but this is most definitely probably going to fail. Well, we might get it the first time. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight across this way, cut to the right, try to get an idea what's going on down here before I make the final. Oh, there we go. We're going to make this, yeah. I'm going to get shot down by the tank immediately, but we are going to cap anyway. So good thing with that. All right. Let me run forward here. I've got an idea that I need to figure out where that tank is and try to take him down if I can, but I doubt if I'll get there. I think he's down anyway. I caught an Abel right there. I need to get under cover. And I don't really... I was trying to suicide into the node to get that guy, but it couldn't quite manage. Might have tried to use a speed brake there. That might have helped. Now I've got this vehicle hung up. I should have got out of it. But I'm desperately trying to detach it, because I see that orb runner coming in, because I want to knock him down too, but he's just going to, yeah, I should have got out. I probably would have had a better chance of getting it. Managed to shoot, that's Kraylan. Now I'm getting out. Should have gave up on that vehicle a little bit sooner. Here's another mistake. I notice there's a tank back there, that's Cybus. And I decided that I'm better off healing the tank than shooting at the node. I should have kept shooting at the node. He's too busy. He's too busy dueling with that tank on the other side to shoot at the node. And I believe our node's about to go down.
Acknowledge.
Well, maybe not. Nope. Yeah, it is. It's going down. The orb's there, but that orb's going to get shot down, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. I don't remember how any of this goes. The nuke is up. I need to grab that. I see the orb headed out, so while he's headed the one way, I'm going to grab the nuke here. I'm never going to get to use this. There's Cybus in the tank holding back. That was KL2 probably going after the... Yeah, there goes our tank. It's out. But we capped again. I was going for a suicide, but it wasn't necessary, so I aborted that. I'm going to get under cover. Still hoping to find a place to use that nuke, but it ain't going to happen. I don't usually live long enough to use the nuke. I could use it here, but we don't need to. We're gonna get it down this way. Let me get the nuke under control here so I don't give it away.
Attack the mine node.
And yeah, we're building it again.
Construction stopped.
Of course, what I'd really like to do with the nuke is get it to the core, but that's really not likely.
Blue core is vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm looking around a little bit. I don't want to get nailed by a mana while I'm doing this. I'm thinking about yeah, I'm going for the core. Never make it, of course.
Leviathan under construction.
Yeah, there's a bender coming in, there's a tank coming in, there's the orb coming in. I know damn well I'm not going to make it. I'm turning around and going back there. Yeah, they capped right away. I have to go after the tank. I probably should have ditched and ditched somewhere and got undercover and used the nuke instead of doing this, but I thought I could shoot it down, but he's got cover from a scorpion, so that didn't work out. So much for the nuke. That's Geronimo in the tank. I'd kind of like to cover our prime a little bit, but I want to cover the tank too. So I'm basically just shooting balls over the hill there. Just in case there's any manas coming in. Okay, we got the prime down, so I want to go forward. I'd like the tank to go forward too, but he can't drive as fast as this vehicle anyway. And I want to get over there as quickly as possible, because I know there's blue stuff coming in. And I'll probably just do a suicide right here. This is a waste of a suicide just to get one guy. That's really terrible. I'll just stand on the prime, and it was shot down and capped behind me. Well, in that 2 seconds that I wasn't looking at it. That's what happened. We should be able to manage to shoot once again instead of shooting at the node. Well, this tank could probably use the help. He looks pretty unhealthy there. He'll probably catch a suicide while I'm doing this stuff. Yeah, he's not going to last long. He's probably down. No, he's not down. Yeah, now he's down. Okay. And here comes the blue tank. Well, you can stand up here and do a lot of damage on him with the link. And unless he's a good shot, he's probably not going to shoot you down from up there. He was kind of being kept busy anyway. I must think there's a blue up here somewhere. No? Okay. What am I doing? Well, I'm just covering the prime, that's all I'm doing. I'm not going to shoot down that Scorpion with a sniper rifle. I can't even hit him anyway. This isn't the best place to sit when they're suiciding, but I had enough hit points to survive it and got crushed by a mana. Okay.
Blue core is secure.
Well, that was a kind of a waste of time. I'd get into the turret, but there's no turret there. All I can do is lay Link into this levee from back over here. Fortunately, he's not driving over the hill, and fortunately that turret there is not a real good shot at long distance. So I can probably do this for a while. Let me grab some more Link and shoot some more at him.
Attack the mine.
Yeah, I got took down, but the levee's down also. We still have no turret. I'm not very effective with this. Yeah, my aim is really off. I'm not really hitting anything with this. That shock ball didn't really get on target. There's a bender coming in, but we have a tank, so let me help the tank out. Probably the best thing I can do at this point. Oh, and the enemy prime's down, so we need to go forward again. And there's Kronos again. I believe I'm going to end up towing him once. Yeah, that's Kronos again. This is a nice place. You can do a pretty nice little. Oh, there's that. I definitely wanted to grab that. Okay. That's something I hate it when people do when they're towing you and they stop you because they want you to grab something. Yeah, I was trying to fling him there, but that Scorpion showed up. Those Scorpions, they show up at the most inconvenient times. I hate it when they do that. And he had that nuke too. Anyway, you saw me ditch the man as soon as that Scorpion showed up, and that's basically what's going to get me in trouble with Kronos. I'm not sure what the proper response is to that situation when you're towing the orb carrier and a Scorpion pops up out of nowhere, because those Scorpions will take both you and that orb runner down, because his Scorpion balls will home right in on both the Manta and the guy that's on the board. You know, my response to that point has been to ditch the mana immediately, but unfortunately that's not working out with Kronos there, because what's happening with him when I do that is at the same time as I'm ditching the mana, he's getting off the hoverboard, and apparently the button he's using to get off the hoverboard is the same button. It must be the same button he's using to use vehicles, because he gets off his hoverboard and then he finds himself in the mana without the orb, and the orb is on the ground. I didn't really catch on to that, but he explained it in text to me, so that kind of screwed us a couple times, and I finally just said, okay, well, you drive, because I don't know what I'm doing, definitely. Totally missed this guy. That's Holsing, I believe. He's going to ditch that man and get undercover and put all kinds of damage on our core. I'm just gonna get up there and hit him with a couple rockets and at least put an end to that before he gets us too bad, yeah. Got us down to 74, though. That's Kronos again, I think. Is it? I think he's looking for a ride. There's a man. Yeah, that's Kronos. He's looking for somebody to get into that man, and I can see that. Nobody else getting. I don't want to get into it at this point. This is way too much responsibility for me. You know, I feel bad if I screw this up, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna screw this one up. We got another. I don't want to. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. You see, I ditched the mana because that Scorpion showed up, and the ball's on the ground, and he's in the mana, I believe. I think that's what happened. At the time, I was thinking he just got shot down, and I was thinking, well, I just need to get out of the mana quicker when that happens. That's not going to work. Well, you can see the game is definitely not
Grab
going
your
so well now. Well, we're still ahead, but yeah, the tables have definitely turned at this point. We got about 5 minutes to go. Let me see if I can get this guy out. Oh, he's gonna suicide and use the impetus. He's got a nuke. I can see that. Managed to get him down, but he got his nuke off. So I need to deny the nuke.
Core is under attack.
That's a play I've made a few times before. A lot of this game is, you know, it's just a matter of having seen this stuff happen before. The same. There's certain situations that tend to recur, and you just have to develop some reflexive responses. You know what to do when this happens. Like when you see that Scorpion trying to come in like that. That was a nuke though. That was not a good thing for him to do, because when he hits that turbo with that Scorpion, all the time his Scorpion is doing that turbo business. He's taking double damage, so it's not a good thing to do. You don't want to try to turbo your way out of shit like that, especially if you got any damage on that Scorpion, because you'll probably get shot down with one hit.
Attack the mine.
Let me get this guy out. They're building our prime. Yeah, I sure hope I live long enough to see another one of these games come out. That would be great. Supposedly it's gonna be free. Whatever that means. I guess that means that, well, I guess it means they don't pay for it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I'm sure the idea is, but I'm thinking the idea is probably just to make a demonstration platform for their graphics engine, which is probably a good enough reason, I would say.
Defend the mine node.
This would be the best game to do it. I mean, they license that engine out to all these other companies that make these games that I don't want to play. Although they look good, a lot of them look really good. And I'm playing like 3 times.
Attack the mine node.
Yeah.
3 minutes remaining.
Oh well. I hope they don't do wall running like some of these other new games I've seen them doing. It's the way some of these other games do wall running. They make it way too easy. I mean, I can't wall dodge worth of crap on this game, but I prefer it to be like it is, so that it requires so that it's difficult. Because someday I'm going to learn how to do it. I hope. I really need to put some effort into that thing. Well, I don't know. I feel like what I mainly deal with on this game, in warfare anyway, is not really the deathmatch aspects or even the skill, which is a good thing because I don't have that much. But I know the maps, and I feel like I know what to do to help the team, just from knowing the map and knowing what's going to happen next. I feel like, oh, there's that Scorpion right on time, and I dished the mana to get out of the Scorpion. There's the ball right on the ground. I'm gonna get this guy out. Make a nice attempt at recovering, but did not. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling really bad, and Kronos is not pleased. I can tell he's upset. I'm messaging him back to, what is the difficulty? What's going wrong? How can this be? What have I done wrong? I'm screwing up is what I'm doing. I really feel like he should be driving.
Stopped. Attack the mine node.
Because because these Scorpions keep showing up, and the only thing I can think of to do is to get out of the mana, Because if I stay in the mana, I'm just going to get us both shot down.
Leviathan under construction.
If I get out of the mana, then hopefully there's 2 of us to shoot the Scorpion or continue on or do something. But it's not working out that way. Well, I think with Geronimo here might make it. Yeah, because no Scorpion shows up. We'll get him up on the deck there. And I'm going to tangle with this guy on foot who's got enough sense to use a shock rifle on me, but while he's distracted anyway, we're going to cap. So at least we got the prime, which is what we've been trying to do.
Attack the mine node. Blue core is secure.
Oh god, there's another tank to support. Who's in it this time? That's probably Sidus. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm playing on Cybus's team this time, and it's a loss. Cybus had to play on the losing team the entire night pretty much. I know what that's like. I switched to red because, like I said, I mentioned before, we had some new players out here, and they were all on the red
10,
team.
9.
You know, I love.
8,
it's nice to see new.
7,
It's nice to see new
6,
players, but the
5,
dilemma is that they
4,
generally not that
3,
good.
2, 1.
It does take practice to get good at this game. You know, not necessarily, you know, like I said, with dexterity and everything, but they got to learn the maps.
Attack
Well, that's the end. That's the
mine
end of that. Well, I'm still at the prime, but now I got shot down again. Shock turret. Yeah, there's a shock turret over. There's a blue levy coming in. This is about the 4th or 5th blue levy. I'm lucky he didn't nail me with his prime weapon there, but I'm gonna go in here and do what I can with this thing. We're gonna get him down here shortly. He's got all kinds. There's a tank here helping out, but that tank is out also. I'm just gonna get around here and just suicide into him and land right on top. This is a nice position, except for the guy in the shock turret's gonna take me right out. Take a few hit points off the turrets and get blown away. Yeah, here we go again. There's Kronos. He's gonna drive this time. Well, maybe this time we can do something, but probably not. Make sure and get the armor.
Attack the mine
I did notice that the rest of the team was nice enough not to keep hogging that armor if they didn't have the orbs. That's always good to see. We are going to manage to get this down and deny them a levy at least.
Attack the enemy prime
Taking the
node.
long route to get this thing. And
Attack
there's a
the
couple of
enemy
manas
prime
here. That's
node.
Geronimo, but he's taking off and ignoring me. Now I'm a little bit lost now. There he is. There's my ride. Let me get out of here. And the enemy prime is down, so yeah, there's no difficulty here. We'll just get up here and try to nail it down. That tree gets in my way. And this is where I'm going to lose it for the team. I should have gone ahead and just capped, but I'm scared of that tank over there. But the tank is not in position. I could have just gone and capped. And instead he's going to nail me with a lucky shot, if that was luck. That was Rocky Mountain in the tank, but he did manage to nail me. I could have capped right there. If I'd have capped right there, we probably would have won this match. But instead, our prime went down. That's how fast you lose these things. And now we're in a tough spot. We got the mine node, and we're in overtime, and we got the mine node, and we got a levy, but we just lost our prime. And it's only 28-10, so they're basically going to win it on a timeout. They got the mine node now too. In overtime, the big thing is that you need to control as many nodes as possible. And right now, the only thing we got is our prime, and we're getting ready to lose that. The only thing I can think of to do is to support Cybus in the tank here.
Red core is vulnerable.
And hopefully we can take that node out. And there's absolutely no fire on the mine node, so yeah, we're really screwed at this point. It's still 17-7, but we don't even have our prime. Cybus is doing a pretty decent job of holding off here, but he's getting no fire on the node. We do have someone else shooting at the node. I am getting out of the turret because I know he doesn't like that. I'm not going to get a chance to averil that Scorpion. That tank is looking pretty weak. But we definitely, okay, we got the prime back at least, but now it's 8-6. There's no way we can win this holding nothing but the prime. And the blue levy's coming out. We're really screwed at this point. I mean, it's got to be close, but no, we can't do it. And they're going to get the prime again, too, so. We're trying real hard, but, there's just no way at this point. Yeah, now it's dead even. Oh, God. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Red core destroyed.
Yep. Oh, well. Have a good day.